Nikki Cosgrove is here again to tackle this one with me. Nikki, now look, Depop and Vinted are huge names, obviously, and millions of people use them. And we've just heard how hard they say they work to keep their platforms safe. But is that really possible with the sheer scale that they're operating on now?
Yeah, well, Julie, I think with the scale of these operations, the popularity, the global reach that these online marketplaces and platforms have today, and it's ever increasing, it becomes more difficult for them to identify potential malicious or hazardous content and scam content. And they've got security controls in place to try and identify indicators of dodginess. But what we're finding is with the volume of transactions that are taking place, with the number of messages that are taking place, and often with messages that go outside of the platform as well, it's increasingly difficult for them to keep on top of it.
So users have to be really, really alert when they're communicating with other users. And if you take Kerry first, what did she do wrong? What did she miss?
So unfortunately, what she didn't do wrong, but she couldn't control, was that she was a new user. And I think this is what the criminals are especially paying attention to. Those that don't really understand the platform, they're new to it. In addition, she was being lured away. So they send her a message, and I think we can see an example in this screenshot here. They send her messages saying, "We've just made a purchase. We'd like to pay for this purchase. We just need you to open this link so that we can fully confirm this transaction." And a key indicator here is that they're trying to take her away from the Depop platform into something else that isn't controlled with the security controls within Depop. This is an industry-wide problem, whether it's Depop, Vinted, Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree even. You want to stay within the platform, communicate within the platform, really understand the guardrails within which you need to confine yourself so that you can be more safe online.
Well, if you look on about Howard's case, he was not actually lured out of the app, was he?
No, not at all. So Howard's case is really interesting because he stayed within the application, but in his case, the seller was pretending to be Vinted. The seller was saying, "Hey, you've bought this thing, we want to ship it," but then he gets a message that looks like it's coming from Vinted. We can see it in the screenshot here. It says, "We'd like to send this, but there's a problem here. To rectify the problem, we need you to just accept and say that you received the goods so that you can get your refund." But in reality, what we believe is that the criminal was pretending to be the supplier, the seller, and Vinted as well, bombarding him with messages to get him to click.
We know the scammers operate on the platforms, and the companies also know it. So how do we stay safe?
If there's somebody online and it looks like they've been online for a short amount of time on this platform, they don't have any reviews, they've not sold anything in the past, beware. If it looks like this individual's trying to take you out of the platform, sending you links, telling you to click, beware. And if they're rushing you, trying to push you to send money straight away, make this payment straight away, fast, 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 trying to get you to rush, really beware. And fundamentally, just be cautious when you're engaging online.
I love those three bewares. Nikki, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks so much.